Hello YouTube. So this is Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. So now I've never played Final Fantasy VII, but they've imported a new weapon into Apex Legends, so I did a little bit of research. So Cloud Strife is the protagonist of the 1997 role-playing video game Final Fantasy VII. So this game was huge when it came out. I remember a lot of kids kind of just jumping on this once upon a time. I wasn't part of that generation, but I do remember people still who still talk about this game. But I do recognize this character, humongous kind of broadsword. So I guess Apex Legends is paying an homage to this, and they have kind of imported this humongous broadsword into the game. So I thought I'd kind of give you a little whirlwind tour. So we have several red weapons. Every season or a couple seasons they rotate what the red weapons are. So Wingman wasn't a red weapon, but now it's a red weapon. Pretty powerful. It's a real OG kind of Apex Legends weapon. You have the Prowler, which is really one of my favorites. It just has a very smooth kind of pattern of shooting. You have the bow check. It's a pretty nasty weapon, especially in ranked matches, because it's so quiet, so you can take a lot of shots without even knowing where you're getting shot from. It takes a kind of second to orient yourself. Of course, we have the Kraber. The Kraber is just good old-fashioned, really powerful sniper weapon. It does a lot of damage. They did nerf it a couple of times, I believe, but it still does a lot of damage. You know, it does 140, and it still has the ability to kind of drop you if you do a headshot. It's pretty nasty. It's that almost that should have taken him out. So that's the Kraber. The knife, you'll find it in Gun Run. It's pretty fun to kind of play Gun Run, and then this is the last item that you get, and you have to get the final kill with it. It's pretty nice. And then we have this new Buster Sword, R2, R5. So if you play trios right now, you can fly in onto these kind of red beams that really mark where the swords are. And if you're fortunate enough to pick this weapon up, it's actually pretty cracked. It's a little OP. So you can see it does 60 per kind of melee. So really on drop, if you hit them 3 times, it's over. It's over. And if they don't have a decent weapon, or if they have a Mozambique, it's pretty much over. So it's very powerful. It has a lot of interesting kind of movements. You can also do some very interesting techniques, like you can kind of launch them up like that. And when this happens to you, if it's happened to you, you're so confused, you know. What's going on? Another thing you've probably noticed players doing is they take advantage of the dash. So the way you dash is you kind of hold this and you can dash and then really kind of disorient your opponent. And if they aren't ready for that, it's kind of game over as well. And the final thing that we can kind of look at is there's this kind of berserk mode. It's really OP, and you can activate it by pressing B, and it says the speed is increased, the damage is reduced, the ATB is unlocked. So you can just really, and you can just kind of dash around anywhere you want. So definitely play around with it if you get the chance. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll see you on Apex.